One Antioch neighborhood tonight dealing with a constant flooding problem, but now they're pointing their frustrations back at the city. News Channel 5's Chris Conti takes a closer look at the issue.
Because we're not in a flood zone.
Not a drop of rain in the sky, and yet here Rudolph Jolly stood today.
There's just too much water for this kind of space.
Worried about flooding.
Every day it's the same thing. It kind of gets frustrating.
He's lived on Carla Court for 10 years. Only recently, though, did he notice the constant flow of water inundating his backyard.
Where the mud was just washing out, so part of my property just washed out.
The water comes every day like clockwork. At 2 a.m.
I can't even cut my grass because it's so mushy back there.
It is flooding this whole area.
Sometimes, though, it even shows up in the middle of the day when the sun is shining. Turns out it's coming from this auto flusher, which helps maintain water quality and keep chlorine levels constant.
The drive right here is all cracked.
For months, Rudolph has tried to get Metro Water to at least look at the problem. They came once, but the flooding still happened. It took a Metro council member stepping in for them to finally address the issue.
What frustrates me the most is that I got the feeling from talking to the engineer and stuff that I don't really matter, and it's just whenever you get around to it.
The flooding is bad enough. The response from Metro Water, Rudolph says, only makes it worse.
It tells me that somewhere in there the system's broke because, I mean, you pay taxes. People are supposed to come over here and see what the deal is.
For now, the water has stopped.
This whole area is covered in ice.
Rudolph and his neighbors are hoping it doesn't come back. Chris Conti, News Channel 5.
Metro Water Services replied to our story with an email today saying, quote, "The issue was originally investigated in April of this year. It was reinvestigated last week and determined that sections of the culvert will need to be reworked."